What? Why? How does this? Nothing here makes any sense! Help me. Welcome to the kid part of YouTube. Once you venture into its beckoning domain, you will hardly be able to climb out of this rabbit hole. All is assuming you are a kid. If not, most likely you've never even been there. I have been there, and I saw some things. It was like peering deep into the subconscious of YouTube. It's a strange realm where the usual rules don't apply, and features take on surprising new life. On my journey, I encountered plenty of videos which made me question my sanity. But by far the most viewed types of videos are those of people playing with toys on camera. I'm talking hundreds of millions of views. Let's dive in and see why they get so many. And on the way, we will meet YouTube's newest rising star, and maybe even learn why YouTube comments offer a unique perspective. The first thing to go over is why kids would want to watch these videos at all. In the same way that some people don't understand why people might enjoy watching others play video games, it can be difficult to imagine why people would like things we are not interested in. People enjoy watching others doing fun things, and often they can imagine themselves in the place of the person they're watching. These videos are just let's plays with physical games. Another point to consider is that unboxing videos are popular in general on YouTube because it lets people see products before they buy them. The FunToyzCollector does toy unboxings and just shows a woman's hands playing with toys on camera. How many views does she have? 10 billion. In this strange new world, she is the queen. She's been doing this for over 4 years now and has over 1,800 videos. Her most popular video has over 400 million views, and she has 10 videos with over 100 million views. She uploads daily, so it's not really important for any individual video to do well, but every so often, a video will have the right stuff to get those kids to click on it and stick around. The second part is important. Children are notoriously fickle and have click-happy fingers. For the average YouTube video, people stick around for about half the video. This is mostly because either someone will click away very early into a video, or they'll stick around for the whole thing. And ideally, as a creator, you want people to watch the whole video. In fact, you'd probably measure success by how many people watch the entire video. Not in the kid world though. You obviously want them to watch as long as possible, but the video can be enormously successful even if people only watch 2 minutes. In fact, the actual length of the video has surprisingly little effect on the average watch time in kids' videos. 2 minutes seems to be a common watch time, and if the video is particularly long, it might push it to 3 or 4 minutes. YouTube's algorithms discourage videos that don't keep people's attention. In the early days of YouTube, videos with clickbait titles and thumbnails, but misleading content, would get millions of views. But in 2012, YouTube changed the recommendation algorithm to promote content which could hold viewers' attention. But the tricky thing is that 2 minutes is long enough to avoid this problem. YouTube likes to keep users on the site with long viewing sessions, so channels that offer similar content that get kids to click will be promoted more often. It does not matter that the average video view is 2 minutes if the kid clicks on a new video afterwards. Since the views are so short, there are more views for each video. This leads to the view count for these videos being inflated. Videos which are viewed longer make the creator and YouTube more money. So while FunToyzCollector has a similar number of views as PewDiePie, we can judge that PewDiePie has ultimately made YouTube far more money. The statistics for PewDiePie's videos are not available, but similar channels support the assertion that general YouTube videos have higher retention. Don't get me wrong, there's still a ton of money to be made making these kinds of videos. Ultimately, when people see someone being successful, you'll get a bunch of people trying to copy them. And how do these newcomers get views? By commenting on popular videos. Looking through the comments of some of the more popular videos, I was struck by the amount of generic positive comments from users who had colorful profile pictures and toy-related names. I wondered what the point of it all was. Then I looked at all the other comments, and I noticed that they were of lower quality than the average YouTube comment. Sometimes I know it's a bit too much to ask for proper spelling, or for sentence structure that makes sense, but these comments didn't even form words. They were just random letters, or even if they did have words, they were not relevant to anything around them. All of these comments are accidental. Vast numbers of children clicking randomly are bound to comment eventually, and when they do, all that comes out is random letters or the results of autocorrect. It's pretty obvious that parents are just handing their kids tablets and letting them browse freely, the modern version of plopping your kids in front of the TV. I asked you to imagine a baby with a tablet swiping around randomly, sometimes watching the videos and sometimes getting distracted by a colorful suggested video and clicking on it. This will give you an idea of what is happening. Consider the random walk, which is the idea that given enough time, a drunk person would eventually find their way home, even if they were just wandering around randomly. Now consider if there were giant holes the person could fall into. The person would spend a considerable amount of time in those holes. The kid part of YouTube is like the holes. The youngest kids are basically clicking around randomly, and a successful channel is like a hole for the kid to fall into. So it is no surprise that they get billions of views. If you look closely at the comments, you can see that they are mostly real names and have no profile pictures. These are the parents' Google Plus accounts. If you ever see a bad comment from an account similar to this, it is a good guess they're probably a kid using their parents' account. With view counts this large, even unlikely chains of events are possible. This means those channels commenting on the popular videos are hoping kids will click on them and be led to their videos. All of this applies to kids' videos, even if they are not people playing with toys. 2 kids' videos have even passed 1 billion views, and are usually reserved for the most popular music videos, a nursery rhyme compilation, and a Russian cartoon episode. With the enormous popularity of kids' content, it makes financial sense for YouTube to invest in the creation of an app specifically for kids, along with an app for music and for gaming. The app was released in early 2015, and since then the views on kids' videos have only accelerated, thanks to the optimized experience from the app. Since the release of the app, a new kid on the block has emerged which could give FunToyzCollector a run for her money. That kid's name? Ryan. This guy plays with toys and generally has fun on camera, and then it gets posted to the channel Ryan ToysReview. As of March 2016, the channel has received over 3 billion views, which is impressive considering the channel only started in March 2015. Something that makes it even more impressive is that roughly half these views come from the first 2 months of 2016. If current trends continue, the channel will become among the most viewed channel of all time. The people who run Ryan's channel are just the most successful in a long list of channels that feature kids playing that have been gaining massive amounts of views thanks to the YouTube Kids app. Some people have raised concerns that this is exploitative and these children should not be on the internet like this. To put all this in context, we need to understand that YouTube has been trying to become much more like TV. Children's TV is a massive market, in part because parents use it as a babysitter. I have mixed feelings on YouTube becoming more like TV, but in the case of children, I think YouTube has the potential to capture the market. YouTube has the advantages that its content is on demand, it's very good at recommending content that keeps people watching, and production costs are very low, so the pool of content producers is massive. What this means is that there is a massive audience for these videos, so naturally the most successful videos would get hundreds of millions of views. But what you don't see are the swarms of videos that don't. The reason these types of videos get so many views is because kids enjoy watching other people play in the same way that we like to watch people play video games or sports. There's a massive amount of little children on YouTube for the same reason that they might watch children's TV, and the average view duration is lower than other YouTube videos, meaning that the views are inflated because each kid will watch more videos per viewing session. And naturally the most popular videos are recommended more often, meaning they're receiving more views. If there's some question you've always wanted to be answered but can never find an answer, leave a comment. If you like this analysis, check out some of my other ones. I've made a playlist of the worst/best videos I encountered, so if you're interested, there's a link in the description. Thanks for watching!